My first memories associated with reading are based on pictures. The photo album of me shows a pretty strong evidence of my persistence in conniving my relatives to read to me. My legs outstretched in anticipation, and my eyes almost brighter than my smile, and a relative moving through a stack of books only half of my 5-year-old height. 5th grade found me reading Independence and winning the monthly reading contest in my grade school. I received a bookmark at the end of that year saying that I had read 5,256 pages in that year. But this voracious attitude toward books eventually waned to almost nothing by the time I was in 8th grade. The decline was merely that transitioning phase in which one isn't ready for adult books and too old for children's books. For as slow as my decline from books past, my love for them came back quickly. My sophomore English class was taught by a teacher named Mr. Hofferman. In our first class, he stood up and told us we were to write a 2-page paper for the following class period. The topic was nothing. He smiled and then sat down, and that was all. The frustration I felt with that paper was a mere sampling of what our final project would be like. I talked with Mr. Hofferman for weeks about that final paper, as he slowly gave me hints and help in struggling to figure out what Kurt Vonnegut was really suggesting underneath the plot in his novel Slaughterhouse-Five. That book and those talks opened my eyes and forced me to struggle, for the first time, to find what the author was saying about those abstract human elements behind war, like futility and apathy, that can only be subtly and silently hinted at between lines. That moment was where I first realized that books were so much more than the beautiful escape from everyday life. They are the personal history lessons that give life to dates and names, and the unrequited love of someone 200 years ago who takes it just as badly as I do. Beneath the excitement of being put into someone else's shoes, literature lays out small pieces of the philosophy of everyday life. I love reading books like Into the Wild and On the Road. They force you to really look at yourself deeply and see all the unnecessary pieces of your life that, after having read that book, you find inconsequential. You compare yourself to these characters and find yourself wanting. You realize you need to do something, anything, experience life while you have time, and cancel your cable television, because you can't stand to live vicariously through sitcoms anymore. Most of all, I love knowing I am, in a small way, a different person after having read a novel. And knowing that, after having experienced something so profound, I could never look at things in the same way again, even if I'd wanted to. Springs open doors, sending chills up my spine. I'm just hoping for more, so baby hold on to the clear ocean blue and show the sun how to shine as brightly as you. It's only natural to feel this way. The trees all sing and the birds begin to sway. They come up quick for a minute, start the day. With a smiling shine of the sun to light the way. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. So baby hold on to the clear ocean blue and show the sun how to shine. As brightly as you.